What is an incel? This term has confused a lot of people. It seems there's a lot of different definitions. And so people aren't even speaking the same language when they talk about it. And I thought, I better make a video. So, first of all, the term incel comes from, it's a shortening, it's an abbreviation of involuntary celibate. So this is someone that doesn't have sex, but not by choice, because they're in a priesthood or something. They actually want to, they just can't find any willing partners. And they're not willing to break the law to get what they want. And that's basically all it is. That's the pure definition of it. That's the way it was originally used. Nothing more than that. No other connotations. Now, if you talk to some of these people who call themselves incels, they will tell you they think the problem is that they're too ugly and they get rejected all the time. It's usually guys. There's also female incels, but they're very, very rare because for whatever reason, guys have lower standards or something. I don't understand it. But generally, we're talking about guys who um, they either and they some of them say they're too ugly and they keep getting rejected. Um, or maybe they have something else wrong with them. Maybe they're too poor or whatever. And then others, they say their real problem is their confidence. They don't even ask because they have social anxiety. Maybe they've had bad experiences in the past with asking out women, being rejected, and and you have to understand too, being rejected doesn't always just mean no, and then you move on to someone else. Sometimes they will go out of their way to destroy your reputation. They might even file charges against you, try to say they were sexually harassed or something. That does happen. I've seen it. But it's very rare. Not really something you should worry about unless you're the type of person who worries about things like being hit by lightning from a storm that's 30 miles away when you're taking out the trash. That could happen too, but people don't usually worry about that. They don't worry about being hit by meteorites. This might be slightly more common than that, but it's still pretty rare. Um, so so that's the basic definition. It's just someone who's involuntary celibate, and if there's any connotation to it at all, you might think, well, the guys might be ugly or they might just lack confidence. But there's another definition that's out there, and this is people call it a movement. If you call yourself an incel, they assume that you are part of a political movement that hates women and actually wants to commit acts of terrorism against women. And this, again, that actually happened. There was an act of terrorism against women by someone who was part of one of these incel groups. And and also someone who's just generally sexist and has a lot of wrong beliefs and attitudes towards women. And so that's not necessarily true. And so this is leading to a lot of confusion because some people are trying to, they call themselves an incel hoping they're going to get some sympathy, but instead they get attacked and be like, how could you belong to this movement? Like, movement? What are you talking about? And I've seen this play out on the internet at different places. These conversations go awry in weird ways. And, oh, and just to make this even crazier, there's also a phenomenon called nice guys. Now, these are not guys that are actually nice. There's plenty of guys that are actually nice, and they are nice guys, but they're not nice guys. Nice guys specifically are guys who are not nice. Now, if that's confusing, it gets worse. The they pretend to be nice, But then if you reject them in any way, whether it's you reject their offer for a date, or whether you're already dating, but you reject the offer to go to another level or something, they flip out. And you get attacked in some way or another. And they're not nice guys. But they keep saying, like, oh, I'm a nice guy, and that's why, women never give me a chance because I'm too nice. They want the bad boys. Um, which I think is sometimes true, depending on the woman, because, goodness, women, first of all, women are human, believe it or not, and humans are complicated. Let's use that word. That's a careful word. Uh, I could say a lot more about humans, but humans are complicated, and some of them like the abuse. So I am convinced that a lot of women do like the bad boys, but not all of them. Some women are, you know, not like that, and they would prefer someone nice. And anyways, so this term "nice guys," some people call them incels, even though some of them do have sex quite a bit. And but it's if they are in any way sexist at all, they just kind of use that term. So now the term incel is being used interchangeably with sexist, and it's really not that at all. And so much confusion out there. So I hope this video helps. If you've encountered this word and it's being used in different ways and you're getting confused by it, this is what I've noticed. It's being used in a lot of different ways. People are not speaking the same language when they talk to each other. It's leading to massive confusion. And I hope this video clears things up. Anyways, if you like the content on this channel at all, where I explain things and talk about my lived experience, all the weird stuff that happens to me, and plus some of my philosophy, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like buttons and wherever they might be on your screen. And as always, thank you for watching.